Dear shareholders, ladies and gentlemen, a warm welcome also from my side. Although I wish that we could have greeted each other in person, I'm very pleased to be able to connect with you like this today. I've now been with ABB for over a year, and what an eventful year. Dominated by the pandemic, but also one in which we transformed ABB towards improved performance. Coming in as a new CEO, just as the COVID-19 pandemic was taking off, I was extremely impressed by how well our organization adapted to the changing circumstances. Across the world, our people came together in true ABB spirit to take care of each other, support our customers and communities in which we operate. Thanks to our great people, established crisis management and technological expertise, we were able to keep most of our operations up and running. This was crucial because we are a critical supplier for power and other essential services. Our board of directors, executive committee, and many of our senior leaders showed their sympathy and donated part of their compensations to help affected employees around the world. ABB and many of our employees also donated a significant amount of money to support the world's most vulnerable people through the Red Cross and the World Childhood Foundation. Despite our best efforts, however, tragically, 25 of our ABB colleagues have lost their lives as a result of COVID-19 related complications. We will continue to do everything possible to protect our people from COVID-19 and all others' health and safety risks. On the financial side, we delivered a solid performance in what was an extremely challenging year. As expected, our markets were impacted by the pandemic. For the full year of 2020, orders declined by 6% to $26.5 billion, and revenues were down 5% compared with 2019. Despite the low volumes, we managed to deliver an operating margin in line with the previous year. However, we saw a healthy improvement in orders and revenues in the fourth quarter, led by our second largest market, China, and we delivered a strong margin improvement for the quarter. This is a result of dedication and hard work by our employees and business leaders who stayed focused and motivated during these challenging times. We are optimistic about our business performance in 2021. Despite the COVID-19 challenges, we introduced a new operating model, the ABB Way, moving the accountability down to our operating divisions. We completed a carve-out and divestment of the power grids business to Hitachi and introduced our new company purpose. With our purpose, everyone at ABB has a clear and common understanding why we are in business and what impact we want to make as a company on businesses and society. With our ABB Way operating model, we have dismantled the matrix organization. Our operating divisions are empowered with full accountability for their strategies, resources, and performance. Our divisions, governed by our business areas, now have the mandate to improve profitability and to grow, in that order. The aim is to achieve a number one or number two position in all our markets and segments, because market leaders have the privilege of driving technology development and financial performance. Our shared purpose and operating framework provide the glue that keeps the decentralized company together. Our priority in 2020 was to build a strong foundation and draw up the direction for the next 3 years. with strong priority towards improving financial performance and driving growth. We have conducted a thorough portfolio review, which led to the already announced planned exit of 3 divisions. We firmly believe that turbocharging, mechanical power transmission, and power conversion will have a better prospect to create value outside ABB. Our future growth will be driven by the divisions, both organically and through acquisitions. We expect to make 5 to 10 small, medium-sized bolt-on acquisitions per year as a group. ABB's greatest strengths have always been the technologies and its people. The future development of ABB lies in the performance of our divisions, organized into our 4 business areas. Our largest business area, Electrification, which is a global provider of products and solutions for safe and efficient distribution and protection of medium and low voltage electricity. During 2020, the Electrification team was focused on integrating the acquisition of GE Industrial Solutions by optimizing footprint and product portfolio and thereby improving financial performance. The integration has been well executed and gone faster than planned. As a result, we see an improvement in customer satisfaction and financial performance. Another business area focused on electrifying the world is Motion. We are the world's largest supplier of energy-efficient electric motors, generators, variable speed drives, and integrated digital powertrain solution. Thanks to its leading technology, strong global market position, and leadership, Motion continues to show strong financial performance. Our robotics and discrete automation is a global leader in value-added solutions in robotics and machine and factory automation. The market for robotics has been challenging over the last year, primarily driven by a weaker automotive segment. But we see many new and promising end markets emerging, such as in the logistics, electronics, and the general industry. The business area has been refocusing towards these new and higher growth segments, as well as strengthening its portfolio. We recently launched 2 new families of collaborative robots, positioning ourselves as a forerunner in this, for the future, important area. The Process Automation business area is a leading supplier of automation, electrification, and digital solutions and services for process and hybrid industries. Several of our divisions in Process Automation has been affected negatively by the pandemic. It has been especially difficult to execute services due to the restrictions in movement of people, as well as certain end markets heavily affected by the pandemic. These disruptions had an adverse impact on both volumes and margins. It is through our leading technologies that we are enabling our customers to adapt their business models, as well as to become more efficient, productive, and sustainable. As an example, our robots and automation solutions, increasingly driven by artificial intelligence, are enabling manufacturers to meet customers' demand for more customized and individualized products. They are also helping industries addressing the increasing shortage of qualified labor. At the same time, our electrification, automation, and motion solutions helps our customers in industry, buildings, and transportations become more energy efficient and thereby reduce their emissions. This is part of our contribution to addressing the climate change. Moving forward, we are stepping up investments in our digital ABB Ability Solutions offering and platform. Today, 60% of R&D employees are already focused on digital and software development. In line with our ABB Way business model, our businesses are in the lead implementing the digital strategy. Being close to our customers, they understand customers' needs and how to best develop our offering. To expand our digital solution offering, we are investing more than 5% of our global revenues in R&D and digital development. By expanding our portfolio of software-enabled products and our digital services, we will be able to attract higher margin businesses, drive new revenue streams, and sell more of our traditional products by integrating them into digital solutions. A key part of ABB's purpose, which we defined along with our stakeholders in 2020, it is to energize the transformation of society and industry to achieve a more productive and sustainable future. Our 2030 sustainability strategy was launched at our Capital Market Day in November last year. It focused on those areas where we, as a global technology leader, can have the biggest impact, enabling a low-carbon society by reducing carbon emissions, preserving resources, and promoting social progress. We will reach carbon neutrality in our own operations by 2030. To preserve resources, we will also increase circularity across our value chain. Finally, we will lead by example as a corporate citizen in the way we treat our people, champion human rights, and diversity and inclusion. ABB will also continue its heritage of social engagement in the communities where we operate. Our sustainability governance is underpinned by comprehensive framework based on integrity and transparency. To conclude, let us look at some key priorities for 2021. Starting with our operation performance, I clearly expect us to show steady improvements in financial performance towards our 2023 targets. We expect to grow in line with our end markets recovery and will continue to execute on efficiency measures. We'll continue to challenge our businesses, drive active portfolio management. We will work towards the exit of the previously announced 3 divisions. That said, value creation for our shareholders is the most important, and we will not go into a fire sale. As our ambition is to grow ABB, we will have a strong focus on strengthening our businesses, also to making add-on acquisitions. Finally, looking at capital allocation, we expect a meaningful uplift in cash generation in 2021, and our capital allocation priorities remain unchanged. We will continue to focus on our investments, including R&D, to drive organic growth, to pay our shareholders a rising sustainable dividend per share, execute value-creating acquisition, and return additional cash backs to our shareholders, for instance, through share buybacks. ABB is a leading technology company, now and in the future. We have the global R&D capabilities, digital solutions, and innovative focus to support our customers. The COVID-19 pandemic may still weigh on the near-term outlook, but the long-term markets trends of electrification, automation, digitalization, and energy efficiency remain intact. On behalf of everyone at ABB, I would like to thank you for your trust. I'm pleased and proud to be the CEO of such a great company with a bright future. Thank you.